Welcome to your grammar class. This is Summit 2, Unit 1A, Dreams Come True. So let's get started with a little preview about what we are going to be learning during this week. Look at the following expressions and check the ones that have the same meaning. So let's read them. I gave notice at the bank. Way to go! What made you finally take the final plunge? I could really see you doing that. Now let's read the other column. I told the bank that I'm resigning. Good for you. Why did you decide to leave your job now? I think you will be good at that. Okay, let's check these expressions and let's notice that both of them have the same meaning. In this unit, we are going to be working with this kind of expressions. Okay, so example. Way to go. Good for you. Those two expressions have the same meaning when you are speaking English. So let's check the other expressions that you will find in the unit and solve the exercises. New words to use. Let's check up these words, okay? Take up. Take up is something you are interested in. Example. Carl was so excited by the Anthropology Museum exhibition that he decided to take up history research. Take up. Take up means that there is something in which you are interested. Next phrase. Be rejected by a program or a school. Be rejected by. It was very difficult for Norm to explain to his parents when he was rejected by the scholarship project. Rejected. Be rejected by. Decide on. Decide on a course of study or a career. We decided on a career as doctors because we are interested in healing people. Decide on. Sign up. Sign up of a course or for a course or an activity. Example. Less than 100 people are able to sign up for that exclusive school because it is really small. Sign up. Apply for. There is a little difference among sign up and apply for. Let's check the example. Apply for a position or an opportunity to study. He wants to work in the fields of conservation, so he applied for a job at the Forest and Wildlife Center. Apply for. Enroll in. Enroll in a school, organization, or program. Laura planned to enroll in medicine school to fulfill her dream of becoming a doctor. Enroll in. Be accepted to. Be accepted to or be accepted into a school or a program. When Liz heard she was accepted to flight school, she gave the news to her parents. Be accepted to. Be accepted into. Switch to. A new course of study or career. Switch to a new course of study or career. People who are happy in their career often switch to a completely different field. Switch to. These are the words and expressions that you're going to be using during this unit. So use this class or this presentation as a reference, okay? Let's pass to the grammar focus. During this week, you are going to be working the present perfect, the use of the present perfect. So let's read the concept. The present perfect is used to describe past events related to the present or to combine information that has relevance to the present. Okay, so let's check out some examples. My sister loves children and classwork, so she has decided to be a teacher. So she has decided to be a teacher. That is the present perfect. The following adverbs and expressions are often used with the present perfect. So you will find most of the time these words with the present perfect. Ever, never, already, yet, so far, still with the negative, once, twice, and times, number of times, such as 3 times, 4 times, 1,000 times. Examples. Have you ever been registered into a college degree? The common word is ever. We have never tried that food before. The common word is never. They have already decided on a career in art. The word is already. He still hasn't made up his mind about what he'll do after he graduates. The common word is still and is used in the negative form. The negative form is hasn't. I have been rejected by the liberal arts school for twice. The common expression is twice. With these common expressions, which are adverbs, we can find these ones. Just, recently, and lately, that describe past events that have occurred in recent time. Let's check some examples. I've just been accepted for a new job. We've recently made plans to go on vacation. Have you made any progress with your research lately? These examples are examples with adverbs. And these adverbs describe past events that have occurred in a recent time. Let's continue reading the examples. Watch out! The adverb lately is rarely used in affirmative statements in the present perfect. So you have to be aware. This adverb, the word lately, is rarely used in affirmative statements. Use the simple past, not the present perfect, to talk about a specific time in the past. So if you are going to speak about a specific time, example, last month, last week, yesterday, you have to use only the simple past, not the present perfect. Check out these examples. I applied for the position of production manager last month. That is simple past. I have applied for the position of production manager last month. That is present perfect. The right way is to say, I applied, because it's a specific time in the past. The time is last month. So that's why you have to use only simple past. Okay, this is your lesson 2. Describe someone's continuing activities. Let's read the concept. The present and the present perfect continuous are used for unfinished or continuing actions. Choose the present perfect continuous instead of the present perfect to suggest that the action may continue, although this is not a strict rule. The present perfect is used for finished actions. So you have this difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. Which one is the difference? The difference is that we use the present perfect for finished actions, and we use the present perfect continuous for those who are still or who may continue. Okay, let's check the examples. You have studied English for many years. That doesn't mean that you will continue to do it. You have been studying English for many years. It means that you may continue doing it. So you have these two expressions or these two sentences in which you can notice that in the first one, you cannot tell if you are going to continue or not studying English. It's a finished expression. You have studied English for many years. That is something that you have already done. And now check out the next one. You have been studying English for many years. You have been. That means that that is not complete, that is not done. So that's why we use, in the first case, the present perfect, and in the second case, the present perfect continuous. Which ones are the words that make the difference among one and another? The words are these ones. Okay, with this one. In the present perfect, we use the auxiliary have and the word or the verb in the past participle. And in the present perfect continuous, we use the auxiliary have and the verb to be in the past participle, plus the main verb with the ing ending. Ing ending because it's a continuous tense. Okay? Warning, watch out. Certain stative non-action verbs, those verbs that imply no action, are not used in the present perfect continuous, such as be, believe, hate, have, for possession, know, like, love, own, and seem and understand. Okay? These certain stative verbs are not used in the present perfect continuous, not as a main verb. Okay? We have known each other for such a long time. But no, we have been knowing each other for such a long time. So, as you can see, the verb know, let me put a star here. This verb cannot be used in the continuous tense. So, because it's part of this set of certain stative verbs that cannot be used with the present continuous. So you have to take that into consideration, okay? So let's move on. Clear drawings, and let's go to the next slide. That was it. Thanks for watching this video. Okay, dear students, you have to check these grammar topics, grammar focus, This is the unit 1. There are some expressions that you have to know. There are some words that you have to use, like these ones. And there is always a grammar focus. In this part of your course, it's going to be the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. You have to be aware that you can use them with adverbs or expressions that are related to the time, and that there are some grammar rules that you have to know. So, thank you so much for being watching this video, and let's work together. Thank you.